A recent Gallup poll polled 4,000 Americans. The question was, what is your number one fear? An overwhelming majority of those people said their number one fear is the fear of public speaking, with death being a close second. As Bob said, to the average American, if they go to a funeral, they would rather be the one in the casket than the one giving the eulogy. After I read the results of this poll, I started to think, what is it about public speaking that has everyone so afraid? Is it knowing that every eye in the house is on you, watching your every facial expression, watching your body movements or your gestures? Or is it knowing that every ear is listening to every word you are saying, listening for vocal tone, vocal variety, or just listening to see if the words that you've decided to use are appropriate for your topic? Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You must do the thing that you think you cannot do." And I began to wonder, is the one thing that is required by anybody that wants to get in front of a crowd faith? The faith to take that one step out of your comfort zone. Because for most people, their comfort zone, getting out of it, is a fear itself. It takes a leap of faith. It takes stepping out and doing something that you are absolutely not comfortable doing. I often remember the movie What About Bob? In the movie What About Bob, the psychiatrist introduced Bob to a concept called baby steps. In the movie, we watched as Bob took baby steps to the elevator. And then he took baby steps onto the elevator, and eventually, throughout the entire movie, we watched Bob overcome all of his fears simply by using baby steps. I think that is what most people could use when they're facing their fear. All they need to do is take a baby step. Now, I know you may be thinking that baby steps, that doesn't seem like much. But then again, neither does a snowflake until millions fall on you. I believe that it is the fear that drives most people. I often think, is it the fear of failure that scares people when it comes to doing what I'm doing right now, speaking to a group? Is it the fear of knowing that you're going to get up there and your speech is going to absolutely leave you? It'll just leave you. It'll be gone. It's happened to me. But there comes a time when you have to face your failures. I think of Thomas Edison. It took him 2,000 attempts before he was able to create the light bulb. A New York Times reporter came to Mr. Edison and said, "Mr. Edison, how does it feel to have failed so many times?" Mr. Edison looked at that reporter and said, "I never failed once. It just happened to be a 2,000-step process." You see, Mr. Edison understood that failure was not an option. Sir Edmund Hillary was the first human to ever climb to the top of Mount Everest. He didn't do it after his first attempt. It took him 11 attempts to make it to the top of the world. Every time that Sir Edmund would fail, he'd climb down his mountain and he would turn and face that mountain. And he said these words, "Mountain, you are as tall as you will ever get, but I'm still growing." And he made it all the way to the top of that mountain. I have a question for you tonight. Do you have a Mount Everest in your life? Do you have something standing in your way that is trying to stop you from reaching your greatness? Are you willing to look at that mountain and speak to that mountain? Or are you just going to bow your head and back away gracefully? We must understand that both of these men understood that success rides on the tail feathers of failure. There's not a successful person that you can talk to that will tell you that they did not have some type of failure before they succeeded. That's just a part of life, folks. Fear is simple. It is false evidence appearing real. Have you ever had a supervisor ask you to do something that you just wasn't comfortable doing? I'm not talking about anything immoral. I mean a task that was not part of your expertise. And you went ahead and you gave it a shot. And you made it. And at the end of that, you thought to yourself, oh, that wasn't very hard. That's false evidence appearing real. The feeling that you could not do it was very real. But the whole ordeal was nothing more than false evidence. Because you did it. I'd like to leave you with my favorite quote. The jungle may be dark, but it's filled with diamonds. Go out into your jungle and grab all the diamonds that you can carry and make yourself unstoppable. You must understand, if you step out of your comfort zone, then and only then will you realize what you are capable of achieving. Life is yours. The world is your oyster. Go out and grab it. I know you can do it. Thank you.